Okay, I better get onto this mess, stop jabbering away and get onto this mess. I'll meet you back here to see the outcome. Okay, let's take a look inside. Here's my big fat sausage from Costco. I don't even want to open this. What even is this? Taste. These grapes are only here because I didn't find them in a container. That's why you need to have a tidy fridge. And I hate throwing away things. Anyway, I'll go show you my pantry. Okay, I'm excited. I can't wait to show you this. Hey Zesties, I'm May and welcome back to my channel, Zesty Girl. I am in a mess. Yes, but there's lots going on that's really good, but I am in a bit of a mess because what happened was with last week's groceries, I brought them home and I thought I'm gonna have time to prep them and do things with them later. So I just put them away in the fridge and the pantry and just sort of stacked everything up thinking I was gonna come back and do it all later, but I didn't do it later. So I have been cooking and creating all week and with no plan, and it's created a very hot mess. But I have some really good news about my grocery shop, which I'll share with you in this video. Exciting news. But today is normally my grocery shopping day, or at least I usually start it today, and it usually finishes around Friday, the way I do it. So I can't go today because I'm not going to go until I get this sorted out. Because there's a lot of food still in here, which I can't believe it for a Wednesday. There's still a lot of food left over from last week. So there's no Costco today, there's no Woolworths today, there's no Coles today, there's no Aldi today. It's a hot mess, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to get in here, prep and organize the leftover food, get in my mind a meal plan for it, figure out what I actually really need this week, and then get on the job maybe tomorrow. So if you want to see this hot mess, it's really embarrassing, but if you want to see what's going on in here and what happens if you don't get organized after your grocery shop, then let's do this. Okay, let's take a look inside. Forget that it needs a good clean, because it needs a good clean, and I'm not sure whether I've got time today to do the clean, so I can't be worried about that at the moment, but I do need to worry about staying on top of the groceries. So let's see what's going on. So we've got some cream, by the looks of it, that's fine, that's still half full, so I'll put that up there. What on earth is this? Oops, chicken bone broth, so that's something that I could use. Some coconut yogurt up here that is full, so that's a good sign. Normally there would be no yogurts left, so I've got to tell you the good news. So let me just, actually no, I'll go through this first. Okay, so we've got some garlic at the back here, which from Costco, which we've been using, and it's almost done actually, which is pretty good. Half a thing of sauce, pasta sauce, so I can utilize that today. A little bit of a tomato, gross. This is my tuna bake I made last night for dinner, so that's good. This is Jessica's dinner or lunch that she'll be having when she gets home. Salmon and vegetables. This is a plate to contain the beetroot that's been opened. And what is going on up here? I'm going to have to pull it out. Okay, so what have I got? I've got some mushrooms. I've got 2 slices of bacon. I've got 1 chicken breast that I thawed out yesterday. I have no idea what I was thinking with this. I was doing meal prep last night and I don't know what I was thinking with that. Siggy's yogurts, this is a good sign. I still can't see my head properly. I'm just going to put it up a little bit more. Okay, right, that should be better. Okay, so we've got 1, 2, 3 Siggy yogurts and some hummus, which is great, so that's tidied that up. There's some more yogurts in here, which I grabbed from Aldi. Was it Aldi? No, it wasn't, Costco. These Siggy's ones were on special last week at Woolworths, I do believe, yes, and these were the ones I got from Costco. So I've just got a few of those left. I know from checking the coupons this week that we have thick and creamy yogurts on sale for $1.10 at Woolworths, so I'll be grabbing those. Rubbish. Right, now we have a lot of eggs. We've got eggs galore. That's because my husband's going into the office at the moment to work, so he's not having time to cook the boys' eggs, and I have just had other things to get ready in the morning. So yeah, we'll need to get back onto the eggs in the morning because that's what I prefer. So I might do some breakfast prep with these, and I'm thinking of doing bulk muffins for the school holidays. That's high protein, low sugar, banana chocolate chip muffins that I make, and I'll throw them in the freezer so that we've got heaps on hand. So that's my plan for the eggs. I also want to make breakfast pancakes and breakfast prep. So I've got these eggs and I've got one more tray. So I need to do something with these. So there we go. And here's the other tray. I've still got the whole ham thing that I got from Aldi last week. So that's brilliant. So I need to prep this, and how I prep that is I open it all up and put it into a glass container. So I'll do that in a moment. Here's my big fat sausage from Costco. I haven't used any of my big fat sausage yet. And I was talking to someone in the comments and we were laughing. I think it's Tracy. We were laughing because she gave me all these ideas for these. And some of the ideas are so brilliant. They're just so brilliant. And I hadn't thought of them. So I said to her, I'm going to have to do a big fat sausage video and create these with the sausages. So the sausages are still there. Okay, so now's the time that I just want to stop for a minute and talk about the fact that firstly, I've reduced my grocery shopping cost by $300 a week despite the price increase. And I know that's a lot of money, and I'll tell you about the reasons why in a moment. But secondly, I never ever get to a Wednesday and have any food left over. Not to this level, which means that the meals that I'm cooking are going a lot further. So that's really exciting news. So that means that the grocery shopping is not only $300 cheaper, it will be even more so. Now, the reasons why is firstly, I'm shopping the meat markdowns. So all these meat markdowns, I'm not going out with my weekly grocery shop and buying meat. When I'm out and about and I see meat markdowns, I buy them and put them into the freezer. The meat markdowns on a family of 6 with 4 teenagers with the increased cost of meat has saved us so much money. And some of my videos, some of my grocery haul videos, you'll see that I'm saving $100 or more per grocery haul. So you can see how it's actually working out for me. Most of it I'd say is meat. The other thing is that I'm cooking a lot, because it's winter, I'm cooking a lot of hearty family. I mean, I always cook from scratch, but I'm not cooking a lot of, say, steak with vegetables and potatoes. I'm cooking a lot of casserole type meals, tuna bakes, pasta bakes, fried rice, meatloaves, that type of food that goes really far. And what's happening is I'm using that for dinner, and then there's enough serves for lunch the next day for the kids to take to school, for my husband and older son to take to the office. So that's working well. And the other thing that's a saving is me shopping, even though it's a lot of work, is me shopping the different supermarkets. So I shop Costco first because I get my essentials from Costco and I get my bulk items from Costco. And I think that's what's helped me build up my pantry, to be honest, as well as Aldi. Then I do Aldi, and then I do Woolworths. Now the only things I buy from Woolworths are half price specials and my essential gluten-free type items that I have to get for my son that's gluten-free. Other than that, I just, unless there's something that stands out, I don't in there and go, wow, because there's so many yummy, amazing foods in there. You can get in there and get a bit excited and go, oh, I want to try that, I want to try that. But no, we don't do that. And I'm making out our snacks. So I've stopped buying things like, I bought one lot of, I'm looking down because they're down there still. Haven't put them away. I bought popcorners from Costco, one lot of bags of popcorners. I'll show you as snacks. I hadn't bought snacks for a while, so I grabbed these, and I've still got 3/4 of the box because the children and my husband and everything are preferring to take the homemade snacks. So, and they just go so much further. And that's been a saving as well, because before that they were grabbing, if I would get packets of, healthy, even though they're healthy chips and stuff like that, if the packets are in there, and muesli bars, too many muesli bars and things like that, the boys will just snack on them in the afternoon and it doesn't fill them up. So then they just eat so much. Whereas a high protein muffin, or if I make them a sandwich for the afternoon or something like that, or cereal with LSA powder, fresh fruit, it really fills them up. Yeah, and basically cooking from scratch. We all know we save money cooking from scratch. Okay, let me continue with this messy, hot mess fridge. Okay, so this was a disaster. This was some really marked down, and it wasn't off or anything, but this real marked down kangaroo type meat, I think, for the dog. She just didn't like it. So I'm gonna warm it up because she's a bit fussy. I'm gonna warm it up and give it to her again to see if she'll go for it. Otherwise, I'm just going to have to throw it away. And I hate throwing away things. Costco bag of broccoli, a little bit left, so I can use that because that was only from last night. I can use that with some stuff here to use up. Another bit of that meat and sausage. I haven't made my sausage minced meatloaf yet. Look at this, a cucumber. I mean, the fridge was so messy. We've had this cucumber. It's still as good as anything, but it was at the back. That's why you need to have a tidy fridge. This is my favorite Costco yogurt. Will I buy it this week when I go? I was going to say no because I go weekly, and I think between half of this and the one that I've got from Aldi, we would last a week, but I'm not sure if that's true or not. My block of cheese. I'm buying cheese like this now all the time. I'm getting rid of the shredded cheese because it's so expensive. $2 cheaper per kilo for this cheese. I'm going for it. I've even got some more ham. More ham. Amazing. You can see how excited I am that my haul is going so far. I'm so excited. See, look, I didn't even put the cucumbers away. Look, I mean, they're still in the Costco thing. Not many left, so anyway. This is a soup that needs to be eaten. I think I'll have it for lunch right now. It is, who even knows what it is? Oh, it's a lentil. It's a creamy lentil soup, so I'll have that for lunch today. These grapes are only here because I didn't find them. So there's probably about 10 grapes here, so I'll break them off and put them in a container. I don't even want to open this. What even is this? Oh, this is a bit of chicken roast that was left over. So that's perfect for Ellie. This here is leftover kimchi from the big one from Costco. This is pretty much done. That's just basically the sauce, but I'll need to be getting some more of this because it's so good for your gut. And everyone here has been sick this last week, this terrible flu that's going around, not COVID thankfully, but so I think it's good to get our guts healthy and get some kimchi going. So I'll get another one of those from Costco. An empty hummus in there, why wouldn't it be? So in the vegetable bins, there's food. Well, there's everything. I'll show you. There's everything in there. Okay, swapping to a voiceover because I was scrunching bags and you couldn't hear what I was saying. But basically this is Ellie's dog food that's in there, and then a bag of spinach from Costco, which is still as good as new, which is amazing considering I bought it a week ago. Still fresh, still great. Very impressive Costco. And then we're going to move back down any moment now. Back down, back down, back down, back down. There we go, into the bin. And we have Aldi stir fry, fresh stir fry, and that's still good as well. So I'll be using that soon. We've got beetroot from Costco that lasts forever. Not forever, but a long time. 2 lots of garlic that's seen better days, and a bag of avocados, which are pretty much ready now. So they're going to be great. And what else is in there? Oh, down the bottom. Oh no, that's the lettuce. That's the lettuce from Costco. So all of that is still good. There wasn't any slimy bits. So I'm transferring that to a better container. Moving on to more stir fry there. So I've moved that, and some more avocados. And we've got some dead carrots there. So I'm taking those out, and some guacamole. So that's there. On the other side as well, I missed it, but there was some broccoli, and that was still in good condition too, but I'm going to need to use that ASAP. Okay, and back to the original video. So thankfully the only wastage today was 2 carrots, half an avocado I found up the back, the 2 bits of garlic, and that's it. So let's go and look at the pantry up the back, my secret pantry. Let me show you the secret pantry. Okay, so someone has found the muesli bars. Even though we have muesli bars in the other pantry, someone's decided that they've found these and they want these. So I'd say there's 1 left in there and a few left in there. So I'll take those and put them where they should be. But look at my pasta. So that was the pasta I got from the reject shop. And then this is my Aldi pasta. And this has just been put away by the kids and thrown down there. So lots of pasta. And look at my supplies. This I've built up over the last few weeks, just 1 or 2 cans a day. There's not really a method for this, obviously. No. Oh, I know why it looks like so much, because remember I bought the corn at Costco last week, so there's 12 tins of corn in here, so that's taking up a lot of space. And then the cream rice, I haven't tried it yet. A lot of you are interested to see what I think. I've got one from Woolworths and I've got one from Aldi. There's a few people that just adore it, and then there's one person that said it makes them feel sick, so yeah, I'll do a video on it, I think, because I'm not sure what the outcome's going to be. Anyway, we've got coconut milk, and we've got, oh, this is the other rice. So we're going to be comparing these 2 babies. And yes, I've got coconut milk, coconut cream, the pasta. Then I have, see, this corn is everywhere. Then And I've had this. I still haven't tried this. I'm so keen to try this. I can't wait. I should be having that for lunch and then I could let you know. Here's my egg mayonnaise. So I haven't opened that yet. I'll show you. I'll put a what's for dinner and show you the meals I've cooked all week. It's just, everything's just going so well. I'm very excited. Okay, so there's tuna. That I've had that for quite a while. I just used a tin of it this week. So that was bulk tuna from Costco. This was the diced tomatoes that I haven't used yet. I haven't even used this yet. Pineapple chunks. There's the corned beef. Then there's some more muesli bars up there. Guys, I'm so excited. And I've got potatoes down the bottom. Still sweet potatoes down the bottom. Oh look, there's even some more pasta. And we've still got, these were so good. Well, I bought those at Costco last week. We've had a couple, but you know, they were really good. But I have to say, you know, sometimes packet food has that, because I make a lot of things from scratch, homemade desserts. So you know when you get things in packets, they have that sort of taste? You know, that sort of, you know the one, that sort of, Anyway, I'll go show you my pantry. It's a real mess too. But you know, we've got to keep things real. Okay, oops. All right, so I didn't even get the cereal put away. There's that many tomato sauces on the go. It's just ridiculous. I need to get things organized. That's there. That, still some pasta sauce. This one's still there. You probably think, what have I eaten all week? But here's the thing. All of this and I'm saving money. We've got bread, we've got bread rolls left, got a bit of rice left. I could eat for another week out of here. I've still got some corn chips from Costco, but I'm not going to do that because I would rather stay in front for the first time, like I feel like I am now. And then I've even, see the muesli bars are pretty plenished. And the soups, if you'd seen how little we had about 6 weeks ago, this is incredible. And plus it's cheaper by $300 a week. So yeah, I'm doing a lot right. But anyway, what was I saying? Yes, I was saying that when I go shopping, I want to keep going shopping because I want to stay ahead, which means my shopping, it'll be cheaper, it'll be quicker, it'll be easier to buy, it'll be easier to put away, it'll be easier to do everything. And it means I can show you guys around a bit more too when I'm out and about because it'll be so much quicker. Okay, I better get onto this mess, stop jabbering away and get onto this mess. I'll meet you back here to see the outcome. Actually, you know, two things have occurred to me while I'm just doing this process. One is that because we were all sick last week or in the last 2 weeks, I think we've eaten less food. Because you know when you're sick, you don't feel like food. We've been having a lot of soups and things. So I'm thinking that has saved a lot of money. And the other thing too, and this is sort of crazy, but I'm thinking maybe that because the fridge was such a hot mess and not laid out like I normally have it, maybe people couldn't see anything. So just went, I don't even want to like venture into there. And maybe just opened up the pantry, grabbed a muesli bar and just got going. Do you know what I mean? Rather than go through and take grapes and make sandwiches and all the things that the teenagers normally do. Maybe they just looked at it and went, oh, I'm not going even into that hot mess. So maybe that helped me save money. I don't know. But anyway, whatever it is, I'm sort of going into this week. I'm not even sure that this week's shop's going to be 200. I mean, how exciting is that? I feel like I'm I don't know. I'm just excited. Okay, I'm excited. I can't wait to show you this. Very excited. Okay, so here it is. Here is the end result. But let me tell you about how exciting this is. Now that I can see everything all laid out, and I've got 3 meal ideas to use up stuff that needs to be used up really quickly. Okay, so that's the yogurt. So we need more yogurts for sure. Bacon and ham. Yes, bacon and ham. So that's plentiful, so that's good. Half of one of these and the new coconut yogurt behind. Salsa from Costco. We're down to the last little bit. If you know Costco, this is a twin pack, so I need a fresh one of these for sure. Meatloaf, that needs to be done tonight. So I've got mince out to go with the sausage meat. And then I've got that little bit of pasta sauce that I want to use. So I could just use the last bit in with the meatloaf. It's the tomato flavour in that. So then I found at the back of the fridge some of these little sausages, the Krankskis from Costco. So I had one lot of those left, so they're there to use. Here's the grapes all washed up, what's left of the grapes. So they'll be gone this afternoon when the boys see them. The tasty cheese is in there. I froze one lot of my sausages, so this is the sausages ready for my big sausage cook-up. Do you know what I'm going to do with this? I am going to, well, not all of it. I'm going to do some breakfast prep and I'll use it in some scrambled eggs, but I'm going to make, which is what Tracy suggested, I'm going to make a risotto and use this in the risotto with the mushrooms, which I'll show you in a minute what I've done with those mushrooms that are left over. And up here I've got some broth. So I've got chicken and vegetable broth. I'll probably just use this one and I'll make a risotto. So that means a meatloaf. I'm going to make a risotto. There's those. They'll be gone this afternoon when the children can see them better. And at the back is just the beetroot. Moving down, Ellie's dog food's now in its right place. There's one spare one here. I've put the tuna bake into these lunch containers. So there's 2 serves there and then Jessica's lunch that she'll be back from ballet soon to have. Here's all the eggs, so they're ready to go, except I have put some on to boil because someone suggested, because I bought my mayonnaise, someone suggested I could do egg salad with chicken. So the random chicken breast that I had out from yesterday, I'm going to make that Ellie's dog food. Right, so moving along. Down now in the vegetable containers are vegetables, very useful. I've put the lettuce from Costco into 2 containers because I've run out of the Ziploc bags, so I need to get those from Costco. Then I've got 2 lots of Aldi stir fry. I need to meal prep with those because they'll be dying soon. And I've got some plie down the bottom. Now let me tell you about the broccoli. That fridge noise drives me crazy. Over from Costco a couple of visits ago are these thick pork steaks. So I'm going to do those with the beautiful This Guy in the slow cooker. Someone suggested that to me as well when they saw me buy this the other day at Costco. So I'm going to do that. That's going to help me use up the broccoli I'm going to throw in with it as well. And then I just talked about the random chicken breast, so we'll get that organised as well. I just got out some more mince to make some mince and vegetable stir fry with the Aldi vegetables. And Jessica's got some tofu somewhere so she can use the vegetables with tofu for the others. I know we don't even need to go grocery shopping this week, but like I said, school holidays are coming up and I want to have at least 30 meals in the fridge, separate meals. So that means I want to do a huge meal prep. So in the holidays, the boys can eat when they're hungry and be eating really healthy, balanced meals. So I'm going to keep on top of it by doing a little bit of shopping and topping up. Okay, so we did that bin. Okay, so now in this bin is 1 million avocados, and most of them are just ripening now, so that's perfect. I can make some guacamole, and we'll just save these for a bit longer. Got the beetroot there. Because these popcorners, this flavor here, which is the sea salt flavor, they just leave. So if I throw those onto a plate with some guacamole, they'll just go. That's my plan for that. And then we have spinach, which is, I have to say, I bought this spinach last week at Costco. It's like as good as new. I mean, I know I go right to the bottom box, right to the back of the bottom box, but still amazing. 1 cucumber there that as soon as I slice it up will just go. And here's the mushrooms that I'll add into the risotto. So I put those into a bag. And that is everything. How exciting is this? So lots of plans there. Oh, what I haven't told you though, is when I went down to the freezer section, I've got no meat or very little meat. So I really need to be hunting meat specials this week. And so at least I'll have the budget now for it because a lot of this is already done. So you can come shopping with me and we'll see how it all turns out. I'm gonna make these meals that I've talked about now. So I'm gonna do those meals for the next couple of days. And then I'll share with you a what's for dinner video that will share with you what we've eaten in the last 5 days and then those extra couple of meals. Wow, that was a mouthful. Okay, I'm going to put you on the thing so I can say goodbye. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up. Please subscribe to my channel. I would love to have you here and I look forward to seeing you on the next video. See ya. Bye. Boom. That's the zestiest fridge I've ever seen.